Memorial Day may be a day to remember, but last week in mortgages was one we'd like to forget as the debt ceiling debate raged on. Yet history may actually be on our side. Let's check it out. Happy Memorial Day, all. I hope you're enjoying a fun day in the sun as we unofficially kick off summer and remember those who perished serving our country. Originally called Decoration Day, Memorial Day was first observed after the Civil War and is in remembrance of those men and women who have died in military service to our country. It was declared a federal holiday in 1971 and is always on the last day in May. A heartfelt thank you to all those who have family members that have sacrificed their all for us. A week to forget. While we remember the fallen, this past week was one we'd like to forget on the mortgage market. Rates shot up a fair clip and bond losses were unrelenting each and every day. Let's look at what happened. Debt ceiling debate. That's the primary culprit. On Wednesday, Fitch, a bond rating agency much like Standard & Poor's and Moody's, put the United States AAA credit rating on negative watch as they noted that to reach a deal would be a negative signal of the broader governance and willingness of the U.S. to honor its obligations in a timely fashion and would be unlikely to be consistent with a AAA rating. As of now, a deal does, however, seem imminent. Final touches are being ironed out and a release is planned to lawmakers in the House who may vote on it as soon as Wednesday. The full Congress will have to approve the legislation before June 5th, when the Treasury Department now says the government will run out of money to pay its bills. The event has caused major disruptions in the financial markets, including a spike in interest rates over the last few weeks, which was more pronounced this last week. History, however, may be on our side. Back in April 2011, our debt was put on negative watch by bond rating agencies, and on August 5th, 2011, our debt was downgraded by S&P. What happened at that time? Rates actually improved into the following year. After a week plus of rates edging higher, maybe this is the event that will start the process of a stabilization. However, many wildcards remain, including a higher than expected inflation report that came in last Friday in the form of the Federal Reserve's favorite measure, the Personal Consumption Expenditure Index, or PCE. The April core PCE read came in at 0.4% month over month and 4.7% year over year. The consumer appears to remain resilient in the face of continued elevated inflation, and the stickiness of this is what has the Fed worried. Bottom line, the debt new Treasury issuance, once it's lifted, and persistent inflation will keep a higher floor on interest rates for now. Looking ahead, this week we'll have additional headline risk with Fed speakers out in the fray and the jobs report for the month of May on Friday, along with news on home prices by Case-Shiller and the Federal Housing Finance Agency. Now let's jump to the charts. All right, here we have the Fannie Mae 5.5% coupon. This is what current closed loans are being packaged up on and sold in the secondary market. Green days are good, red days are bad. As bond prices move up, rates go down, and as bond prices go down, rates go up. And you can see the pronounced movement that we've had ever since really the CPI report on May 10th and that minor breakthrough that we had, the 200-day moving average. Luckily, we have held at this support. This is going to be important in the coming week as the debt ceiling debate hopefully gets resolved and we can establish some sort of foundation here. Now, let's go ahead and take a peek at actual interest rates available on the market. This mortgage rate survey is as of the end of day on Friday, May 26th, and reflects a variety of different loan programs for owner-occupied purchase transactions for well-qualified buyers. There are many other loan programs available out there, and everybody's situation is different. So I do encourage you to reach out if you or anybody else may be interested in running the numbers for themselves and seeing how this looks. But interest rates are starting to peak their nose above the 7% level in some instances, depending on the cost associated with the loan. Appreciate your time here today. I hope you have found this valuable. Feel free to share with your friends, family, coworkers. If there's anything I can do to be of further service, feel free to reach out by email, text, or phone. Thank you for your time and enjoy the rest of the week.